Hello all. 'Tis I, Jackie, hooking in good company. I think I might be speechless, but I'm going to try because it's a long time that I haven't made a video and a lot has happened. As you all know, I don't know, I don't want to be a talking head here. I don't even know what I should show you. And I don't know how organized I am even, but hello everybody, and hello to Tammy. I have to say a special hi to Tammy. That's a new subscriber who watched all my videos and commented on all of them. So hello. I hope that I live up to that as we go into episode 28 of my little channel here. And yeah, if I get boring, turn it off. What can I say? We're in Jerusalem now on lockdown. We have been in a lockdown of our own choosing. But yeah, we went out and we stored up and stocked up. And yeah, no, a lot of you aren't talking about it. But here in Europe and in the world and out here, we are 24/7 dealing with it. Because it's a different space out of the United States. Where did it all begin? The last time I podcast, I was in the United States, and it was a nice trip, but it was an unusual experience for me, seeing as I hadn't been there in so long, and how different things are. That's all I can say. Is I haven't lived there. Now it's long enough that I feel a little bit foreign when I'm there, let's say. So that was what I can say about the United States. Yeah, I did meet Rose several times. We met a few times, and we didn't want to video because we were just having a lot of fun, and we were shopping, and I met Carrot, and we were just shopping. We shopped, and I had a little bit of questions about overweight, but I said, what's another bag in this life? So we also went to a very nice chocolate shop, and we're stocked up on chocolate now for the duration of, well, I don't know what the duration is, but okay. I didn't buy a lot of yarn. I had a lot of stuff to bring back, and these are orders that I had made from last November, if you remember. I had that whole lung thing, and I had to postpone my trip and stay here 2 months, and I had ordered stuff, so there's a video about all the stuff I got. I had to bring all that back. And it included yarn, and there was a few things that I wanted to get, like a scrub off, and I could only find 3 of them. Oh dear, it's in that suitcase over there. Yeah, hold on a second, because I want to just show you. If there's anything to show you, I will show you some things to show. And I forgot to set it up. Sorry about that. Okay, scrub off. It's half cotton and half scrubby, and I love it. And Mikey in the Crochet crowd, he made it very, whatever, if you make a washcloth, it's easier than the scrubby and more rough than the, it's a good combination of those two things. And they only had 3 in gray, so I took 3 in gray. Okay, I bought that because that was something I wanted. I wanted Huga, but then when I touched it, I said I don't want it. I had those 9 cakes of latte. I left those in Holland thinking I would only be in Jerusalem for a month. Big mistake. So I have no latte, no latte here. But that's okay because I can use up my stash here. And if you remember when I was in the States, I was on a yarn ban. So I also had to balance that question. Yarn ban, but I'm in the States. I bought stuff from Hobby Lobby, a few things. It was a little bit, what can I say, disappointing, not disappointing. I realized that actually between Starcraft and Ice Yarns, I can actually pretty much get everything. And since I pretty much have a lot of stuff, everything is now. And I wish it was here, but it's in Holland. We did go see West Side Story, my sister and I, the new Dutch-Belgian thing that was on Broadway right before Broadway went dark. and it was fabulous. And I bought a bag. So now this is from the 2009 remake, and I have now from the 2020 remake. Only the bag says something's coming, something good. And well, that's the irony of life. I have this fabulous canvas bag with big strap and pockets and snaps, and it's got something's coming, something good. And here we are all in lockdown and all washing our hands and like a little bit freaking out, may I add. I don't think it's funny. I think it's a complete, makes me a nervous wreck. Yeah. What I also have to tell you, what can I share? I did, I was brave enough, or I had the balls, let's say, to tell Rosina I would love to try and be one of her testers for her Road to Nowhere pattern. And I failed. The pattern is a beautiful stitch. What happened is I happened to have exactly what was requested. It's 2 contrasting colors, 1 ball each, and 3 of another one. And it was for another cow that I didn't do. So when that's what she said, I had exactly what was requested. So this is Stylecraft Special DK. And those were the colors I had. It was supposed to be for something else. I forgot what. The stitch is gorgeous. I don't even remember what it is. So the mane of the scarf, which is this thing, is beautiful. And then you're supposed to put here, if you saw her thing, like 13 single crochets back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back loop only. So it was completely very boring to make, but it looks gorgeous because you have a very wide thing on the end of it. But I could not follow her, how she turned the corners. Apparently you have to put 6 in every one. And then Rose was also a tester, and we discovered that only by choice, by meeting. And she showed me how she was doing it, but it just never worked. It never worked with me. So, and this is a very, very nice fabric. It makes a beautiful fabric. I'm going to finish it with my own border so that it becomes bigger, because this is quite gorgeous. And that's Rosina from Zines and Roberts. Zines and Rogers. Her last pattern called Road to Nowhere. So I have to finish that one. And the other thing that I am rushing to finish, that I started in the States, also inspired by Rose, who said you got to make one of these, so I obeyed, is the Dragon Belly shawl. What is her name? Mio Crochet? M-I-J-O? Mio? Mio? It's Mio. She's Swedish, I think. Danish, Swedish. And I'm using one of my favorite yarns, this mandala tweed something or another. Those I bought a few of. I didn't buy enough. So that's the Dragon Belly. I think that the color of this one is I don't know. It's nice. It needs 2 cakes. I would love it to even have 3 cakes, but it's a nice, it will be nice when it's complete. I have to bend down because, as always, oh dear, there's not very much left. That's it, mandala tweed sweat. I love this stuff. I love this yarn. Oh, Rosie, if you're watching, that one that's called Twizzler, yeah, maybe you have to. Oh, you're in lockdown probably. You're in Canada, of course. Well, what is this one called? Sorry, not prepared. It's called Rainbow. That's what I thought. And good, whatever. It's fun to make, but I must consult the book, because I really don't know what I'm talking about anymore, for which I truly apologize. It's really, I just woke up and said I'm making a podcast. Oh God, I was very curious to see what is Red Heart Ombre. And I went with Rose and I bought 2 big things of the teal. And I had one in Amsterdam that was a certain red, like anemone, from the sea, one of those reds, sea colors. She gave me a second one. I start to work with it. It's not nice what I was making. It started out as a dragon belly, didn't come out nice, ripped it out. Then went on to make one of from the Proper Pineapple, her boomerang shawl. Also didn't come out nice. Then I started another I forgot what else I started with it. And it didn't come out nice. And I ripped it out and I took it apart and I left it in Amsterdam because I had to get some distance from it. Okay, distance we have now. Plenty of distance and plenty of time for me to decide what to do with it. I think I'm going to copy from what is Krista from The Secret Yarnery. She's now just using it to make squares and then making something out of it. That might be an answer. I don't like the yarn. It's very plasticky. It's not soft. It's not... It's for a blanket. It's for something... I don't know. You don't want to... I don't know. Whoever, I don't know. Oh, I write here, help me, red hot hombres, if anybody has an idea. Well, I loved how it looked. You know who I loved it from? Ella, from No Catchy Name, when she made that big square. I said, I got to get that yarn. And I bought it. And maybe I should just make what she made out of it and just shut up. That would be a good idea. Yeah, Rose also gave me the things that I really was hungry for. Some Pantone... Karen Pantone things. I think she gave me 5 of those and some. I was really curious about those lollies from Hobby Lobby and they didn't have nothing there, so she gave me 2 of those. And of course the ombre. She was really generous. Hi Rose, hi Carrots, thanks. Really, it was great, great, great. Can't wait to see you again when that time will come. What can I say here? I didn't crochet a lot. We did make, I crochet. What? We crochet. Okay. Story of the bag. I told you the story of the bag. So, that's it. I got nothing to say now. I do, of course. We are really on a lockdown now. Last night, well, now for the first time, the Israelis and the Palestinians are working. They're working together because they have to close the country down. They have to close people going out. So Jan and I are... I'm touching my face. You see, I'm touching my face. I really need a mask because the mask is so that you don't touch your face. So, yeah. When I came back, I said, we left on March 5th, and we already knew that this virus was out there. And I said, I think we had the ticket back, and I said, better to be out of Europe and come more the Middle East, where it still wasn't, and it still isn't so enormous. So that's what we did. And it wasn't a conscious thing. For me, it was conscious. For Jan, it was just coming for a month to check things out. And then we were supposed to go to the Stitch Fest, fly to Canada, and then we were supposed to start our tour across the United States in a camper. All has been canceled. Big bummer. Hi, Rosie at Nona's Stitching Lounge. That's a drag, huh? I was so looking forward to meeting you and to meeting all of the guys and gals who were going to be there. Yeah, that was a great, great plan and quite well arranged. Well, yeah, we canceled the camper, and I think we have to cancel the hotel room. Yeah, okay. Folks, what I did start doing, though, I must admit, I am no longer a monogamous crocheter. Thank you, Donna from Sunshine LeClaire, all your fault, for introducing me to junk journaling. And hi, Cynthia, if you're watching from I Am She, because I know you made them. This is such a trip. You can't believe what you are doing with glue and paper and making stuff. What can I show you? I'm in the middle of a project now. I got stuff, all of the yarn has been partially replaced. There's yarn there, and there's yarn here, and there's yarn here, but all of it has been replaced by baskets full of glue and paper and cutting things and ripping things and all imaginable variations of paper, as much and more as there are of yarn. And the same way that you react to the yarn is how you react to the paper. And then I met a woman online, like I met so many of you, and her name is Gail Augustinelli, and she is completely adorable. And you craft with her for an hour every day. I wish, yeah, I gotta go walk on the walking machine. Okay, so this is my first one. It's not my first one, it's like my third one. You make a cover. I'm doing this with book loops until I get better at it. And then you just cut all kind of things to write on, and I don't even know how to show it to you because I need 6 hands to, everything is a pocket and a tab, and you can write on everything and you glue everything. And this is made up out of a ripped up KLM magazine and a ripped up crochet magazine that I no longer wanted. And everything is something. It's pockets and it's pull-outs and secret spaces and all kind of digital things. And the digital things that you can buy on Etsy, you buy them, and in a second you have downloaded, or you can buy for $2 and $3 like digital designs to decorate all of you. Just, it is such, I don't even know how to show it. Like, they're all working with the cameras laying down all kind of papers that you just ready for cut. It's a fortune on ink. It's a new hobby that you need stuff for. Okay, those aren't good examples. Do I have a good example someplace? I got stacks of this stuff all over the place, and really it's very similar to yarn. You know, I mean, I don't know if you can see the very subtle colors on this one. And you just cut it and paste it and make a book, and then you can give the book to somebody and they can write in it. So this paper's all over the place, and my emergency shopping list included glue. I have a thing of glue now that's this big, that you can use white glue and transparent. Okay, enough about that stuff. But I went through my office and found crazy stuff, because we have an office here, so there's photocopy machines and printers and all kind of stuff. Check it out. I found, I say if you're not interested, turn it off. Paper clips. I had bought these 20 years ago. Funny paper clips. A heart, a sun, a dog, something undescribable, a swirl. It's a whole thing. A butterfly. I don't even know. Oh, this is a... Oh, I dropped. Of course I dropped. This is an animal of some kind. Then this is a flower. It's crazy paper clips, but perfect for this story. Okay, so there's all kind of new stuff decorating the house, including a jelly roll fabric from Jordan Fabrics. See, we touch our face too much. All right. I have a whip over there. I'm making the round blanket, the granny blanket of Krista, but it's not working because it's ruffling. But I'm assuming for a baby blanket, it's okay that it ruffles. But it's, I looked at another pattern from Bob Wilson 123, and it's more when you make a circle. You know how you increase 1, 2, 3. You know how you increase when you make a circle in between the doubles that you add. I think in such a round blanket, you have to do the same kind of thing, that you do 2 in each space, and then every other space, then every 2 spaces, then every 3, then every 4, then every 5, until you actually have the thing, because this one's ruffling. But I will finish it. And with that, I don't know where everybody is around the world, but you know what they're saying. You got to take this thing seriously, and this is completely like a weird world now. And I'm not going to not talk about it because it's a bummer. It is a bummer, but we're in this thing very much together. And I hope really that that everybody is staying in, really being very, 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 very careful. It's not funny. I think they should lock every place down, but that's me. Bye. Stay in healthy company. I have to change the name of the channel now because we can't be in any company. We are. We have YouTube. Thank goodness. Be well.